my gosh, K-pop Demon Hunters. I feel like this movie is like a cultural tour de force. Like, people are obsessed. #1 Netflix animated movie. How does it feel for all of you having this kind of response to this film?
Incredible.
Totally surreal.
Yeah, it's just out of this world. It's like, I don't think any of us could have predicted like this level of love.
What was it about your characters? Like, what was it about the script that drew you to this project when you were approached by it?
I mean, I think the concept was just so fun. I think what's wild about it is like it's kids' favorites, but I'm also getting texts from the parents that the parents like it as much or more than their kids. So usually I think like parents hit a limit of like, I can't listen to this again. But a lot of the parents that I know are texting me going, I'm really hoping they asked to rewatch it. I want to see it again too.
Yeah.
But I think that was why, because K-pop Demon Hunters as a concept is so fun that I knew it was going to be a really enjoyable process to make. And I'm just so glad that everyone else is enjoying it to the same level that I had when I was making it.
Yeah, it's just such a wonderful story, and I feel like it's something that has a little something for everyone. A lot of people might approach it and think, oh, if I don't like K-pop, it might not be for me, but I feel like that's one of the most common things we hear is, I wasn't a fan of K-pop, but I am now. Or, again, they thought it was a kid's movie, but they're like, why am I crying? Why am I so emotional? And, like, the movie has just such a phenomenal story. There's a lot for everyone.
And could you talk a little bit about each of your characters for our viewers who haven't gotten to see it yet, and like the premise of the film?
Where
should we start?
Yeah, where do we start?
Where do we start?
Character-wise, I mean, I went to a convention this past weekend and somebody made a poster of the Powerpuff Girls, but us as the Powerpuff Girls.
So cute.
And the comp of like Mira as Buttercup and Zoe as Bubbles and obviously Rumi as Blossom is like perfect. I think that's like, in terms of character, it's kind of like a perfect encapsulation.
I love that way of describing it. I feel like an iconic trio, like that nostalgia throwback. I feel like I get that when I saw it. And it's funny that you brought up like adults also loving the film. I watched it myself and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Like, I loved it. And when I was watching it, I was like, I immediately wanted a sequel. I already want to know what happens next. Would you all be down for a sequel?
Of course.
Okay.
We're like, yes, please call us.
We're all waiting by the phone.
Yeah.
Derpy's waiting. We're all waiting.
And what would you like to see explored for the girls in a sequel?
Just more background.
Yeah.
I want more context for
wanna
how
know
they've
about Mira's
become who they are. Oh yeah, me too.
Because it's like hinted at, but we don't really know.
Yeah, I think we've all talked about how we'd love to see how the girls came together. Because, I mean, all the characters are so different. There's so much backstory, and I think that's what makes Huntrix so special, is that we're so different, right? You know, Rumi's your leader, she's fearless, and she's amazing, but she's also super vulnerable, and she's a girl. And obviously going through her struggles that we all know now. And obviously our Mira and Zoe make that amazing trio, and
almost lost a friend there.
Like, almost like a true cat trying to leave. Literally, Derpy's like, I'm out of here.
Now, speaking of Rumi, there are so many shippers who are obsessed with
Yes.
Rumi and Jinu, obviously. Are you hoping for him to come back? Are you hoping for us to explore that relationship maybe a little bit more? Because, I mean, he kind of...
Well, what's so funny is everybody was like, how dare they kill Jinu? And I was like, Jinu's dead? No, I always imagined that, like, you know, it's a magical world where, okay, yes, in some sense, he might be dead, but
But he's not dead.
Yeah,
He wasn't,
we
like
can go
killed.
see
He was already dead.
I mean, his soul is just in me now. No, not me, but it's in Rumi's now. But no, I mean, I feel like our directors did such a lovely job of leaving that kind of open and mysterious. Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I thought, too.
pestered Maggie and Chris
Right,
for directors,
for
and I
sure.
never got a clear answer.
Right, none of us have gotten a clear answer. I mean, all the writers are pretty tight-lipped.
I mean, I'm a RuJinu shipper.
For
so
sure.
Like, I want Jinu to be alive.
Me too. I feel like, how could we not? I mean, he's the first one that saw Rumi's marks and, you know, accepted and loved and protected her.
First love.
That was such a cute story. I even
It
started
was.
tearing up. I was like, oh my God.
I sobbed. Yeah.
I know, like, it's
First
like,
time.
that love story was, I feel like, a universal thing that a lot of people can relate to. It was so sweet. So hopefully he'll be back for the sequel. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That'd be so sweet. If there was ever a live action remake, would you three be down for that? A lot of people online were wanting this to happen, so I'm happy to ask for the fans.
I mean, honestly, I'm just so thankful to be part of the animation. It just really takes so much talent to bring a movie like this to life. You know, we have amazing artists that voice the musical aspects of our characters that we're not Huntrix on our own, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm
really
so
is a
thankful
village.
to be a part of Rumi, but I've been like, you know, we have like our singing Rumi, we have our dancing Rumi, same with Mira and Zoe, and it's like, I don't know, I think that's what makes this animation so magical, is the fact that you have so much room in animation to build this phenomenal world. I mean, come on. Yeah. How often is it that you see superstars jump out of a plane and land in a stadium perfectly synchronized,
It's true.
just crushing it, right?
It's
With like
true.
perfect choreo, perfect hair, makeup, and outfits just.
And the animation's beautiful. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
I
cool.
haven't seen this animation style before, and I just thought it was beautiful. Also, like, with all of I felt there was a lot of Korean mythology woven into the film. What was it like working on a project like that really celebrates the Korean culture?
I mean, I think it's really so special that we are in a time that we get to do something like that. I think it's so rare to have projects where our culture and our identities are so immersed in the story. And us being Korean or Korean American or Asian, it's really such a beautiful part of the story. And so I like that our directors and writers didn't shy away from that. You know, they didn't explain it or no one's apologetic about it, right? It's kind of like, oh, you don't know what this food is? Well, you are now going to know what it is.
But without explanation.
Right,
I think I like that it's just all woven into it without it being like subtitled, or even when they're counting down, when they're trying to watch the golden music video when it's
Right,
happening.
It's in Korean.
And it's in Korean, and contextually you understand they're saying like, oh, 3, 2, 1, like counting down, but I like that that's not really explained or subtitled, and everyone just absorbs little pieces of the culture without it being so like hitting you over the head.
There wasn't a lot of exposition. There was more showing than telling, and I
Yes.
thought that really helped the story. I feel authentic and true to who the characters are. I also have to talk about the music because the music is so fun. Do you all have a favorite
Incredible.
song? What are your favorite songs?
I mean, all the music is so incredible. We're so blessed to have such talent behind this film. I mean, I love what it sounds like, mainly because of the lyrics and what it means in our movie. But, I mean, everybody loves Golden. I feel like Golden is like the fan favorite. It's like the anthem of the year, right?
The song of the summer.
Yeah, it really is. It's so inspiring, and I feel like the world needed a bit of Golden.
Yeah.
I like got a chance this weekend to go around to KCON and ask fans what their favorite songs were, and what was really wild was pretty much everyone was ranking all of the songs as their number one. Like your idol and Golden
Your
are
Idol's
up
so
there
good too.
for sure.
Yeah.
But lots of people like love Free, love what it sounds like, love Takedown, love how it's done. It's just like really impressive that this has become a soundtrack hit rather than just one. I think it just
They're all
speaks
so
volumes to the
good.
talent.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids at the cons were saying that they love how it's done.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the one that I find like all kids, well, actually grown adults too. Actually, I feel like I find everyone dancing to how it's done. Even like boys being like,
Yeah,
they're
for
not
sure.
even shying away from the heels, blades, mascara. Like they're just owning it, and I love that. I love that it's like just bringing out everyone's inner child, and everyone's having so much fun. I think that's what I love about our soundtrack so much is that everyone is having fun and just enjoying themselves and really letting loose.
We quickly speak about what are each of your favorite things about your characters.
I love that Mira's depth, I guess, and kind of the, even when she's being really tough and whatever, it's just so clear that it's like a, I don't know, like a cauldron of like love and care for the people that are in her, just for Rumi and Zoe, and it's like would take a bullet for you kind of energy that I really like about her.
Yeah, I mean, with Rumi, I just love that even though she's this fearless leader, I love that she's so vulnerable and wanting so much to be loved and accepted. And as much as she loves her girls and wants to make everyone proud, I like that she has these struggles and she is, you know, a bit lost in that. And I think that's what makes her so relatable, is because we all go through those journeys in life, and it's almost one of those things where she has to kind of like let it down, let it go, and she's able to receive. And so, I don't know. I mean, I love everything about her.
I think maybe my favorite part of Zoe is how much she wears her heart on her sleeve. I'm always very charmed by people who, you know exactly what they're thinking when they're thinking it, and Zoe's such just like a heart-forward human who just really wants everyone, I mean, like, she should make herself happy first, but she really wants everyone to enjoy themselves and have a good time, and like everything she does is so generous and kind, and I think it's so sweet.